Joke's on you, I'm actually really smart. And what was the result of that video? Millions of people believed it. Y'all have the IQs of a bag of rocks.
All right, Drama Alert put out this tweet, and we're not going to watch the video because it's going to be in the next video, that we're going to watch, all right? But Drama Alert put this tweet out. Nikocado Avocado is still fat, with a cry emoji face, exclamation point. Nikocado Avocado says he never actually lost weight and he is still fat. And of course, they got community noted, rightfully so. This video was pre-recorded and posted on Twitter back in 2022, but by Nikocado Avocado. Nikocado Avocado is actually skinny and has lost the weight, as Nikocado Avocado showed proof on Twitter, and it was on Hungry Fat Chick's recent video. Nikocado is shown to be skinny as well. People are falling for this. It is crazy. And honestly, we're going to watch this Atozy video. Atozy is a smart man. He did not fall for the bullshit. But people are actually trying to say Nikocado Avocado has lied. I'm sorry. If you think Nikocado Avocado has lied and he's still fat, y'all are dumb. Literally dumb. All right, so Atozy came out with this video, and he came out with it 6 days ago, and I've been trying to cover it, but, you know, things happen. Nikocado Avocado accidentally exposed himself, and we will be skipping parts of this video because we've already previously watched it. Not Atozy's video, but parts. You'll see when I get there.
I don't have good news to share with you today. I'm actually really triggered. And let me tell you why. It's actually your fault. So let me break it down for the low IQs out there, which is actually most of you. I mean, a YouTube.
Okay, can we be honest? He's not wrong. For the low IQ out there, which is actually most of you, except for the people in my chat, all right? People who come to my streams and people who watch my channel, you're not stupid, all right? You're not stupid, all right? I am definitely not talking about y'all, all right? Y'all are actually the smart ones.
Video, I said, I'm 2 steps ahead. My whole life is premeditated. It's calculative. It's manipulative. My life has been a social experiment. Joke's on you. I'm actually really smart. And what was the result of that video? Millions of people believed it. Y'all have the IQs of a bag of rocks. I can literally dye my hair.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. And we see proof of it every day on Twitter. On Twitter, I swear to God, we see proof of it every day on Twitter. He's not lying. He's not lying one bit.
Hair blue and say it's always been blue, and half y'all will believe it. Yes, because I just acted gaining 250 pounds. Who in their right mind does a social experiment gaining 250 pounds for 5 years in a row? Y'all are so stupid. So yes, see this double chin? Yes, I acted this out for 5 years in a row. For what? For clicks? We've all been played by this evil genius. Oh my God. I literally typed up a Batman monologue and read it.
He's like, I literally typed up a Batman monologue and read it. That's all I did. I'm sorry. Listen, you got a lot of T channels that kind of had a fit when Nikocado Avocado came back skinny and the way he's acting now. And they're kind of being virtue signaling about how rude he was in his videos and how loud and obnoxious he was. I need y'all to literally get in your head, he was a troll. He was a troll. He's still trolling people. Why do you think he's on Twitter right now every single day going, hi? And it's a picture of him being skinny and a picture of him being fat. Why do you think he's doing that? He's a troll. He is a troll, and he pulled off one of the best trolls I've ever seen. Exactly, Advent. The best troll of all time.
On camera. I'm scared for society, actually.
Same.
Okay? I'm a little afraid. Y'all need to go to school. Learn something. Think outside the box. Don't believe everything you're told, including from me. And yet y'all believe it. That's
True.
actually scary. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We have to go back on that a little bit. Wait, can I do it here? I can. All right. I'm sorry. The way he said goodbye, I love Nikocado Avocado. I love him. I don't think I've ever hated him. I don't think so. But what made me fall in love with Nikocado Avocado was during when him and Xylie were fighting. And I was like, oh my God, he needs to be I need to hear drama news from him because I would so watch it. I would so watch it. As sassy as he was and loud and obnoxious, I need to watch it. Jan, you're not wrong. Nick came back skinny and Augie came back a bit chunky.
Yeah, that's actually scary. Goodbye.
I love him. I love him. I don't care what anybody says. I love that man. Thank you very much. Okay, so now let's watch the video. All right?
Don't believe everything you're told, including from me. And yet y'all believe it.
It's safe to say a lot has been added to the Nikocado Avocado lore in the last week. I know, I just talked about it in my last video, but new information has came out from an old privated video of his that is now leaked. And this really shows that he was...
And look, Atozy did his due diligence and said, listen, it was an old video. That's why I like Atozy. He does his due diligence on things.
Wasn't actually 2 steps ahead. He was more or less just kind of winging it, and it's worked out extremely well in his favor. But to catch everyone up to speed, Nikocado Avocado, one of the largest mukbang channels on the internet, he vanished earlier this year with his last video being extremely depressing. He had this long rant how he threw away all of his health and his life to eat for views on the internet. Then the creator Xylie V2 had a viral video covering this last week. Then a couple days later, Nikocado returns extremely skinny. It seems like...
You know what? It was funny. I was really talking about how I never came out with that video 6 or 7 days prior to the Nikocado Avocado video. I forgot that Xylie V2 literally put his video out 2 days before Nikocado Avocado. I completely forgot about that. He pulled it off perfectly. He
went through this full-on factory reset and completely deleted all the updates where he was fat. Apologies for the blue screen scare, but since then, all of his posts has essentially been like, I am a mastermind. I am 2 steps ahead. I masterminded all of this. Look at me. Which, I mean, congratulations, dude. You are the mastermind of your own life. We all are. And don't get me wrong, I am extremely happy for him for losing all that weight. I mean, he probably added so many years to his life by doing that transformation. Here's some of these posts that he's been posting to give you guys a little bit of an idea.
I'm sorry. I'm living for skinny Nikocado. I really am. I am living for it. But honestly, I don't really care if he planned it or not. It's still good content. It is good content. Good for him. I don't care. Flaunt your stuff, honey. You lost practically 2 whole people. Good for you. Good for you. Flaunt it. Good for you. When they were literally trying to kick him off of YouTube, you had people literally making videos wanting to kick Nikocado Avocado off of YouTube based off of YouTube's terms of service. Flaunt it. Rub it in their faces. Absolutely. Absolutely. I 100% agree with what he's doing. Go for it.
2 steps ahead. I'm always 2 steps ahead.
And quite honestly, he's probably pissed off about it too. And I don't blame him for being pissed off. I don't.
So for those of you guys who don't know, the reason he's just prolonging this video to a little bit over a minute by dancing, to get paid on TikTok, you need to have a video longer than 1 minute. That's how you activate the monetization system,
I didn't know that about TikTok.
I guess, for a video. But he's also going, look at me, guys. You were all wrong. You all said I was going to die a fat person. Now I'm skinny. So also, It's funny. And this is why it has 116 million views on TikTok. That is outrageous. That is crazy. Nikocado Avocado is one of the biggest things to happen this year now with these kinds of views. This one has 19 million views. He's still just rubbing it in.
Good. Let him rub it in. Good. Good. Rub it in all their faces. I still haven't heard about... Listen, I'm still waiting to hear from the ones that wanted him off the platform because he was fat. I still want to hear from them. I want to hear what they got to say.
Emotes on TikTok. Good for him. Man, I'm not even mad. The top comment is we need to see Orland now. And I agree. If he did that transformation, that would be crazy as well.
You know what? Okay, so put your tinfoil hats on. Put your tinfoil hats on for a second. Now, he's back with his bird, right? He had to leave his bird for 8 years. I'm wondering if he's even with Orland still. Because remember, he moved to South America. Is he still with Orland? Is he back in the States? I don't know. I don't know if he's even still with Orland. Yeah, exactly. Mater, I don't know why he had to leave his bird. Or, you know what? And you know what? Quite honestly, maybe the bird was there the whole time and he just made it look like the bird was gone. Okay? But remember in that video, the video back, he was talking to his bird and he was like, yeah, it was 8 years without you. I don't know if the bird could have very well still been there and we didn't know that, but it makes me wonder if he's still with his husband. Crash, I don't know. Was he really married to Orland? That's a great question. I have no clue. You know? It could have been the type of relationship where you say, you know, because people do it in the United States all the time, you know, where you say you're married, but you're really technically not married, but that's my wife, that's my husband. So it could have been a situation like that. I don't know if they actually officially married, but he would call Orland his husband. So I just, you know, I automatically say married.
2 steps ahead.
Right. Okay, but then to add to all this, he also uploaded a video on his 3rd YouTube channel titled 2 Steps Ahead, The Truth Was in Front of You the Entire Time. And here he shows this infamous clip that we actually covered in my last video and in a video of mine a little over 2 years ago.
2 steps ahead.
Okay, I'm skipping this part.
And then, you know, he just goes to Fat Burger, buys a bunch of food.
Sheepers creepers. Okay, peasants.
I still want that sweatshirt. Not gonna lie. I want that hoodie. I do. I want that hoodie. I'd wear the hell out of that hoodie.
Peasants, gather around. It's time to watch the king eat while you sit and starve in the air.
The one thing you can't take away from him is he is
100%, Ben. 100%. Honestly, he knows how to perform. Yes. Yes. And that's what I like about him. He knows how to perform.
entertaining in his own ways. Like, the dude's an entertainer. The reason we made this video is because, I guess, back in the day, after he posted this first monologue that we just watched, the introduction, people were apparently upset with that monologue, so he made a response video on his private Twitter account at the time. And I guess someone screen recorded it and posted it to the internet. That video did not get any views until now recently. It seems like a bunch of people got it recommended, including myself. And this really changes a lot, because now we get to see him reflecting to that video 2 years ago.
I'm having a bad day. Hi, internet world. It's me, Nikocado Avocado. And let me tell you why I'm upset. It's actually your fault. Last month, YouTube video, I said, I'm 2 steps ahead.
Okay, I was right. He did play it in here. Okay.
My life on the internet is a big social experiment. And what was the result of making that video? Y'all believed it. You freaking believed it. Someone made a TikTok that got 57 million views. That says, Nikocado breaks character. Oh, I saw another one today. Had 13 million views. Nikocado's played us all. He's an evil genius. Oh, my God. I literally typed that out. It's not even real. Does it look like I actually acted out gaining 250 pounds? Gaining 250 pounds?
You know, the more I think about it, the more I don't think he actually gained the weight on purpose. I don't think he did gain the weight on purpose. I think when you start gaining a lot of weight, you start getting down on yourself, and then you stop caring. And once you stop caring, you start to lose your confidence. And when you lose your confidence, that's when you're going to gain your most weight. And then something clicks. You start gaining confidence back, and that's when you lose the weight. That's what happened with me anyway. You know, I don't think his plan was to go from skinny to gaining the weight to losing it all back. I think the plan came up to lose the weight with the 2 steps ahead video that he made back in 2022. I think that's when the plan started to formulate to lose the weight. Now, it may not have exactly started at that date, but I think a plan was starting to be drafted out at that point.
I just acted out. This is all just an act. Let me just rip off my fat suit. I can't believe my eyes, uneducated, and just easily tricked people are. This is so ironic that wasn't even real. Gaining weight for clicks and to fool people? Oh, trust me, you don't mean that much. I don't care about you that much. I really don't. I'm gonna waste 6 years of my life gaining weight to entertain you. I don't think so. He breaks character. We've all been played by this evil genius. Oh my God. I literally typed up a Batman monologue and read it on camera.
True. It was a Batman monologue. You have to admit, it was a Batman monologue. 100%.
I'm scared for society, actually.
I love this because it shows that he was winging it. I mean, he was winging it, and that was a genius way to wing it. He saw that monologue being the perfect way to spin him losing all that weight, which it was. I mean, he couldn't have executed on that better. Bravo to Nikocado Avocado. But
period. Absolutely, 100%. Bravo for him. And all the haters out there, I don't care what you got to say. I'm happy for him. Stop hating. Stop being hating assholes. Okay? Stop being hating assholes. Just because you lost a bunch of weight, it don't mean anybody else can't lose a bunch of weight. And yes, it was a W for him. You know who you are out there. It absolutely was a W for him. It was a W for him because people wanted to kick him off the internet because he was fat. Okay? I'm sorry that people don't give you your flowers for the weight that you lost with that dumbass tweet. Crash for 5. My favorite video of his is still the one with him smashing a broom over and over again on a bag of Cheetos with a face like a feral chipmunk. He's a performer. He's absolutely a performer.
Or this video was a part of being 2 steps ahead. Who knows? We never know with him. That's what kind of makes it entertaining as well.
Okay, I'm a little afraid. Y'all need to go to school, learn something, think outside the box. Don't believe everything you're told, including from me. And yet y'all believe it. That's actually scary. All
right, so the question is did he wing it, or is he 2 steps ahead and he's a massive mastermind? I think it was one of the most well-executed winging it moments.
Okay, honestly, what he just said here.
2 steps ahead.
Believe it. That's actually scary.
All right, so the question is did he wing it, or is he 2 steps ahead and he's a massive mastermind? I think...
Honestly, for me personally, I think it's a combination of both. I think it's a combination of both. All right? I think the mastermind part comes in while he was losing the weight. He was putting out their pre-recorded videos where people were still bitching about him being fat and doing mukbangs. People up to 7 months ago when he stopped uploading, people were still bitching about him being rude in his videos and how he should be kicked off of YouTube because he was fat and doing mukbangs. I think that's where the mastermind part comes in. And 2 steps ahead, I think that also comes in with the 2 steps ahead. I do. Because he was uploading him still being fat and people still complained about him while he was losing all the weight. So yeah, I think it's both.
I think it was one of the most well-executed winging it moments that we've seen on YouTube, at least this year, for a long time. But I guess we're also talking about Nikocado Avocado, so it's hard to tell. I just wanted to make this quick video with the update of what's currently going on with the Nikocado Avocado situation. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Feel free to subscribe. Also, feel free to check out my mats at mat.city. Link will be down in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Peace out. I like Atozy. Yeah, I wanted to do that update on Nikocado Avocado because he's still catching hell from people. And I'm like, bro, what are y'all mad at? I don't understand why y'all are mad. I really don't. Get over yourself. Stop being hating ass hoes. That's what you're being. You're being hating ass hoes. Stop it.